Good morning, Wilson Southern. We're here at Spring Township Library to talk about summer reading. Let's go in and meet Mrs. Hunter. Okay, we're here at the Spring Township Library. You can see that they're open a lot of hours for you during the summer to come on over and get some more books. And here we are. Library's a busy place. You can see all kinds of people are using the library and taking out books. And we're going to go over to the young adult section and meet Mrs. Hunter.
Good morning, Mrs. White.
Good morning, Mrs. Hunter. How are you? Good to see you.
You too.
We thought we'd stop by and get some information about summer reading.
Sounds great.
We're here in, is this the young adult section?
This is our young adult section over here of the library. As you come in, it's just right off to the right here or right through the back door.
Terrific. I see you have a lot of great books, some of the books that we have in our library. So students, if they're checked out for summer reading from our library, look at that whole bunch of new ones across the top. You can always come over to Spring Township and check them out.
Sounds great to me.
What's up for summer reading?
This summer we're going to be talking about heroes. That includes everything from superheroes to community heroes, so the people you might see in your day-to-day environment that we'd like to recognize this summer.
Like firemen and policemen and EMTs, things like that. Great.
Yes, we even have some firefighters coming to the library for the younger kids for story time.
That'll be wonderful.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. The teen theme is actually unmask. So
okay, so unmask the heroes.
Yes.
Great. And can our students use the books they check out from our library to participate in summer reading?
They may. Anything you read, from a magazine to a book to listening to an audiobook or a playaway, everything does count towards reading for your reading log.
Terrific. And how do they log on? What must they do to make sure that you know they're reading?
What we have right now is we have your superhero reading log. This is aimed for ages 12 and up. And what you're going to do is for every hour that you read, you're going to put the date and just, your 60 minutes here. You can put the title if you want, just to remind you what you read. And for every line that you read, every hour, you get a chance at the raffles. You can redeem these anytime since it's raffles only. And when you fill in your entire sheet, you can come in and get a free comic book.
Excellent. And good prizes like last year for the raffles. I know it's a little early for you to have what the prizes will be, but I know you always have some electronics and some things like that.
We should have some cool stuff. I know we will have a gift card towards Barnes & Noble.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And some of the other things will probably be gift cards for local places to eat, things like that. And depending on the donations we receive in the next month, we might be able to pull off something cool like the iPad again.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what, the real reward is just reading some good books over the summer.
Exactly.
Are there some programs that we could take part in over the summer?
There are. There's one that is aimed towards teens specifically. It is on July 28th at 6:30 p.m. That's a Tuesday night. It's with Yoakum Institute.
Oh.
And it's mixed up mythical creatures. You'll learn about legends and create your own new creatures through collage. So I thought the readers of Percy Jackson would really like that.
That sounds like great for people who like mythology, people who like fantasy, and also people who like art, creating collages. Exactly. We have a lot of great art students at Southern, so they'll really enjoy that.
Good.
Terrific. Anything else we need to know about summer reading?
We're just looking forward to having you guys come into the library. The younger children are doing a reading calendar where we're going to encourage them to read 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week. I know that the teens are more prolific readers and they're in their reading habits, but we're hoping to encourage you to just come out to the library, keep reading, and make sure you keep your mind active this summer.
Well, that's great. Our students can check out as many books as they want, which
Yes.
you know, but sometimes that list of books gets read in the first couple weeks, and even though it's only the middle of May now, it's really hot outside, but it's nice and cool in the library. So everybody needs to know that this is a good place to come and get some new books, cool off, and enjoy everything that the library has to offer.
Sounds great to me. I can't wait to see everybody.
Thank you so much. We'll see you this summer.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Wilson Southern. Here we are at Sinking Spring Library. Sinking Spring is in walking distance to most of you, and I'm going to take you in and introduce you to the librarian and tell you what's going on here. We're walking in. The library is a busy place. There you go, sir. You can see they have computers here. People are getting videos and DVDs and all kinds of great books. And right over here, we're going to meet Mrs. Wida. Mrs. Wida, I'm sorry. Mrs. Y should have remembered Mrs. Y. Mrs. Good morning.
Welcome to the library.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Sure.
We just came over to see what you're doing for summer reading.
Well, we have a lot of things in plan because it's every hero has a story at the library this summer. So we have a lot of hero-themed events and also some other interesting events. Specifically for teens, we have an optical illusions event. We also have a build your own superhero training camp kind of thing going on.
Oh, that sounds
too.
great.
We have a big movie kickoff coming up in June. It's on the 12th. It's a Friday. At 8 p.m. it's in the park. You just come as soon as it starts getting dark, and we're going to be watching Big Hero 6.
That's great. And
So-
you gave me one of those calendars, so I'll post that in
Yeah.
the library so everybody will be able to see when things are happening. But a movie sounds great. That's the Friday we all get out of school. Everybody's going to need a break.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
be great.
It'll be fun. Come and bring your friends and your family.
Terrific.
So, and besides that, we are going to be having our regular tickets.
Okay.
For every book that you read that's 50 pages and you write it down this ticket, you can turn in the tickets to get smaller prizes. You have our lovely prize chart here.
Excellent. And our students can check out books from our library. Can they read those books to participate?
Yeah, you can read whatever you want if it's required or if it's something you already have or something from here. But just make sure that it only counts from June 8th.
Okay.
So anything you're reading now, unless you finish it then, it doesn't count yet.
Okay, June 8th through when does it end?
Saturday, August 15th.
Oh, that's great. That
So
we'll
it's
be
10
getting back
weeks.
to school then. So that works out great. We're looking forward to it. They can win individual prizes each week. Is there a grand prize?
Well, for the teens, there's going to be a whole bunch of different prizes, such as this.
Look at the Legos. Wow.
We also have shopping and a gift certificate to the Golden Eagle comic store and a whole bunch of other prizes. These are for teens only, so if you want to, instead of getting the smaller prizes, you can turn in the ticket. Every ticket you turn in counts as a drawing. It'll be entered in the drawing for one of these raffles at the end of the summer. So
Excellent.
there's some pretty awesome prizes.
Excellent. And students can come when the library's open because they're going to take a lot of books from our library, but I know our good readers are going to be finished with those by the end of June. So they can come in and they can use the books here in the library, magazines. They can. Does reading a magazine count?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's great because I know a lot of our students like to read magazines.
Yes. And comic book counts too.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And it's a great place to come, especially today. It's a little cold out there, so if there's a day like this in the summer when the pool is closed, the library is the
Oh,
best
yeah.
place to be.
Oh yes.
Terrific. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about summer reading before we head back to school?
We're really, really excited, and we can't wait to see you here. So come on over and register, and we'll get you started.
Thanks a lot. We'll
Thank
see you.
you.
Have a great reading summer.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye. Okay, Wilson Southern, summer reading, take 2. Today we're at the West Lawn Wyomissing Hills Library. This library is within walking distance to most of you, so let's go see what they're doing for summer reading. If you don't know where we are, it's right off of Penn Avenue, and you have to go in the community building. And once you get inside the building, you have to go down the stairs to the library. I know many of you are here. We're going to check and see if Mrs. Golden is here today. She's the librarian here, and she's going to tell us all about summer reading. Here's where we are, the West Lawn Wyomissing Hills Library. And once again, the library is a very busy place. And Mrs. Golden is waiting for us. Hi, Mrs. Golden. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, doing great. We came today to see if you could tell us some information about summer reading here at West Lawn Wyomissing Hills.
I can. We're partnering with Spring Township, so you may have already seen Mrs. Hunter's video showing you the registration page and all the stuff like that. But essentially, our summer reading is a program to encourage everyone to continue reading through the summer.
Excellent. Well, our students are allowed to take out as many books as they want from our library over the summer. And is it my understanding they can read those books and use that reading on your log to win prizes here?
Yes, we do not require any specific books to be read. You can read books that you've got at home, that you take out from school, that you have already required.
Oh, and yes, some of our 8th graders do have that, so that would be good.
So you might as well come get something for it.
Terrific. So they fill out the form just the same way that they do over at Spring Township. And can they participate in both programs?
You can. So what you would need to do, it's really easy. You go into each library, you fill out the registration form, and you get your materials.
Wow. That sounds great. Hey, what kind of prizes do we get for reading?
We have got some awesome prizes going on. Depends obviously on how much you read. For the littler guys, we're doing more frequent prizes to encourage them to read. I've decided to do the same thing. Now obviously you guys don't want bouncy balls, so we're going to have candy and gift cards, iTunes, Google Play, anybody. So some awesome stuff that you can actually use. And we'll just keep building on it from there.
Well, you said the magic word Google, because all of our students have Chromebooks, so they really are used to using Google, and they'll really enjoy a Google Play card or an iTunes card.
We'll have some Google Play money for you guys. We'll have raffles, obviously, but we're also going to have prizes outside of the raffles.
Sounds great. What about any kind of special activities or programs over the summer in case we get bored and the pool's closed?
Oh, not the pool. We're going to have a ton of fun events. For teens and for all ages. So one of the things I'm really excited about is we're having a gigantic party in conjunction with Spring Township. It's Saturday, June 27th.
Excellent.
There will be a Zoo America show.
Oh, wow.
I can't guarantee that this will be the lion that they provide, but we're going to have that and a bunch of stations, food, fun stuff to do and make. So that'll be really fun. We're having movie nights. We're having an optical illusions night.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
We're having a forensics workshop.
Oh, I love CSI. That'll be great.
So that one's going to be, we're very excited about that one. I think that one's going to be good.
Terrific. So it sounds like you have something going on almost all summer.
Pretty much.
And how long does the summer reading program last? What is the last date that they can enter their information?
Well, it's going to start on June 8th and run through August 15th. Now, what you can do is, you guys don't actually have any excuse because you're hearing about it right now. But say you hear about it late or you're away. Come in, fill the information out. You can start anytime during the summer. We'll just essentially prorate your reading time. So if you start a week late, if you do reading for the rest of the weeks on schedule, you'll get the prizes.
That's wonderful. Well, I'm so glad to meet you, and I'm so glad to hear about all the wonderful things that are going to be happening here at West Lawn Wyomissing Hills. I hope you have a wonderful reading summer. I know you'll see a lot of Southern students here, and they'll be happy to meet you too.
Wonderful. Look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Happy reading. Okay, Wilson Southern, we're at our last public library visit for this summer reading program, and we're at the Wernersville Public Library. And if you've been to the Wernersville Public Library, you know where it is, but you're going downstairs to their special area to meet Miss Bayshore, who likes to be called Miss Izzy, and she's going to tell us all about summer reading here at Wernersville.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the programs that we have to offer. And I think they're kind of really cool, so you're going to want to come out and see them. First, a little bit about the program. I don't know if anyone else has told you about this, but we have reading tickets, which is what you're going to use to keep track of how many books you read. We're not doing how many pages, how many minutes this year. We're doing how many books.
Okay, that's good.
All right. So every ticket you fill in, you can get either a small prize or a raffle ticket that you can put in for a big prize at the end. And for your age group, that is going to be either a gift certificate to a week at Bindenwood Camp for next year.
Wow.
Or for those of you that are 12 and older, it's going to be for a big basket of superhero-themed movies.
Wow, that sounds wonderful.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? And we're also participating with Metro Bank again this year. You get one of these, and if you read 10 books, they will put $10 in an account for you.
Wow, money to read. Free money.
Yes,
I love it.
free
And
money.
that's for students only, right?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
So we have some fun books coming up. I know some of you are probably interested in drawing, and I just got in a whole series on how to draw different superheroes and villains. And it takes you step by step through how to draw them. So that's pretty cool.
And that counts as a book that they read, even if they're drawing while they're reading, correct?
Yes, correct.
Great.
And I have these origin books that tell you the origins of famous superheroes.
Oh, okay. So we
So
can
that's
find
another-
out all about Batman and Superman and
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
Terrific.
Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the programs that we're offering. And our first program is actually author-illustrator Bob McLeod is coming to our library on June 18th. He wrote this really cool book called Superhero ABC. And he created each of these superheroes based on one for every letter of the alphabet.
Oh, good. I
And
like that.
He's going to be here to talk about how he came up with these ideas, and he's going to be giving us some tips on how to improve our own drawings.
Terrific.
And that is going to be Thursday, June 18th from 4:30 to 5:30 in the afternoon. And immediately after that, if you want to stay, those of you who are 11 and up can stay for his second presentation where he's going to be showing you how to design your own superhero.
Oh, that's amazing. We have some
Yes.
great artists in our school, so I know they'll love that.
And another program we're having is on June 25th, on a Thursday again, at 3:30, we have the Yoakum Institute of the Arts coming. And they're going to be presenting a play about Miss Electricity.
Wow.
She's an ordinary girl who gets zapped by lightning and gets superpowers.
Well, all of the manga books and graphic novels are very popular in our library, so I think these programs are going to be perfect for summer reading for our
Yes,
students.
Yes. And in July, we have a couple of concerts lined up. We have a teacher actually from Governor Mifflin who's coming in to present his program on their songs all about historical heroes.
Great.
And later in July, we have another concert coming up, and he's going to be presenting just like folk songs and stories about heroes, tall tales.
That'll be great. We'll post all of these on our library website so
Yes.
people can be reminded of them all
Yes.
summer long.
I will send you the links. when we
That's
get them.
great.
And to wrap everything up in August, we have Paul Merkline. For any of you who might have come when he was here in March doing a big thing on Dr. Seuss, it's amazing what he can do with the magic marker.
Great.
He will be here drawing superheroes and giving more advice on designing superheroes. And then, at the end of August, on August 20th, we have the Franklin Institute coming to wrap up our summer, and they are presenting Heroes in Flight.
Oh, that'll be great. Our sixth grade students went to the Franklin Institute and they loved it. So I know they'd love to see any presentation
Yeah.
that comes here.
Okay.
Can our students, they can check out as many books as they want from the school library for the summer, and they're not due back until September. May they read those books to participate in your summer reading program?
Yes, they may.
Excellent, excellent. And then when they get through with the books that they took out of our library, I'm sure you have a lot of great new
Yes,
books coming in
we
for the
do.
summer.
We do.
Terrific. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about summer reading and being a reading hero?
Well, as you can see behind me, we have a wonderful cityscape, and we do invite you to come dressed as a superhero like me, and you can get your picture taken in front of it.
Ooh.
And then we will have cutouts of superheroes that we're going to have over there that you can get your picture taken behind and have your face looking out like a superhero.
Oh, that's great. I think I'm going to have to get a superhero costume for a library girl. I think
Yeah.
that's what I would like to be. Well, we're looking so forward to it. I know the library is open a lot of different hours. We've posted a link on our website to your library, and students will be able to see the hours and when all the programs are coming up. So thank you so much for letting us visit today. We're so super excited, and we hope we have a very heroic and unmasked summer at the Wernersville Library.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.